Hey everyone, Stephen Colbert here. Love him or, well, feel some other way about him. You gotta admit, Donald J. Trump is something else. This guy who went from real estate mogul to reality TV star to, get this, President of the United States. I know what you're thinking. Stephen, we've heard it all before, but stick with me. We're going deep into the life and times of the Donald, from his childhood in Queens to his days in the White House and beyond. We're gonna separate the facts from, shall we say, the alternative facts and figure out what makes this guy tick. Buckle up, because it's gonna be a wild ride. So whether you're a die-hard fan, a fierce critic, or just someone who enjoys a good old-fashioned American saga, this one's for you. Let's jump in, shall we? Our story begins in the bustling borough of Queens, New York City. This neighborhood, known for its diversity and lively energy, has been the starting point for many success stories, but few as remarkable as Donald Trump's. It was here, amidst the bodegas and sandstone houses, that little Donnie Trump came into the world in 1946. Queens, with its busy streets and close-knit community, provided the backdrop for Donald's early years. Born into a family already involved in real estate, young Donald was a natural-born deal-maker, even as a kid. He paid close attention to his father's business, learning valuable lessons about trading and investing. His father, Fred Trump, was a self-made man who built his fortune by constructing affordable housing. Fred was a visionary, always on the lookout for new opportunities to expand his business and secure a prosperous future for his family. Fred was a tough cookie and instilled in Donald the importance of hard work, ambition, and let's just say, winning at all costs. He believed that success didn't come easy and that you had to fight for every victory. But Donald wasn't all business. He was also a bit of a mischievous kid, always looking for ways to have fun and stir up a little trouble. He was also a bit of a prankster. His antics were legendary in the neighborhood and he always found a way to get into some mischief. Word is he even earned himself a one-way ticket to military school to straighten him out. The strict discipline and structure of military school were seen as a way to channel his energy and potential. Hey, even future presidents have their rebellious phases, right? Donald's teenage years were marked by challenges and lessons learned, but also by an indomitable spirit that drove him to always strive for more. From those early days in Queens, Donald learned the value of money, the power of persuasion, and the importance of standing out from the crowd. He knew that to achieve his dreams, he would need to make a name for himself in a competitive world. Little did anyone know that this scrappy kid from the outer boroughs would one day set his sights on the biggest prize of all, the White House. But with determination and a clear vision, Donald Trump turned his dreams into reality, leaving an indelible mark on American history. Now, let's fast forward past the school days and dive straight into the world of high-stakes business. Young Donald Trump, with his unwavering ambition and a burning desire to make his mark, was about to enter one of the most competitive markets in the world. Armed with his father's connections and that trademark Trump self-belief, Donald jumped headfirst into the cutthroat world of Manhattan real estate. He wasn't just another businessman, he was a visionary with an insatiable appetite for success and recognition. He quickly made a name for himself, snapping up properties, closing deals, and plastering his name on everything from skyscrapers to casinos. Each acquisition was a strategic move, each building a stepping stone toward his empire. Trump Tower, that gleaming monument to wealth and ego, became his crown jewel, a symbol of his audacious ambition. Located on Fifth Avenue, the tower wasn't just a building, it was a declaration of power and prestige. But it wasn't all champagne and caviar. Behind the glitz and glamour there was a much more complex and challenging reality. Trump's businesses, much like his personality, were prone to booms and busts. He faced constant challenges, from market fluctuations to internal financial woes. He filed for bankruptcy not once, not twice, but multiple times. Each bankruptcy was a blow, but also a valuable lesson. But like a phoenix rising from the ashes, he always seemed to bounce back, albeit with a little help from those bankruptcy laws. These laws allowed him to restructure his debts and get back in the game with even more determination. Through it all, Donald honed his image as a master negotiator, a self-proclaimed deal-maker who could charm, intimidate, and outmaneuver his opponents to come out on top. His negotiation tactics were legendary, combining charm, aggression, and an innate ability to spot opportunities. He even wrote a book about it, The Art of the Deal, which became a bestseller and cemented his status as a business icon, or at least a master of self-promotion. The book wasn't just a business manual, it was a window into the mind of a man who saw the world as one big chessboard, where every move was calculated to maximize gain and minimize loss. Through his public appearances and media savvy, Trump cultivated an image of success and invincibility. He knew how to use the media to his advantage, turning every appearance into a marketing opportunity. Surrounded by celebrities and attending high-profile events, he became a fixture in the tabloids and gossip columns, his personal and professional lives intertwined, creating a continuous narrative of power, wealth, and controversy. The Trump Organization, under his leadership, expanded beyond real estate, venturing into a variety of ventures, from luxury hotels to golf courses to television programs. Each new project was an extension of his personal brand, a reflection of his grandiose vision. And of course, the Trump family was always by his side, actively involved in the business and helping to carry on the family legacy. Together, they formed a business dynasty, with Donald at the helm, steering the ship through the turbulent waters of the business world. So, Donald Trump's story in the business world is a saga of highs and lows, of bankruptcies and comebacks, of deal-making and self-promotion. A story that continues to fascinate and divide opinions, but one that has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on the global business landscape. By the early 2000s, Donald Trump was already a household name. He was known primarily as a real estate tycoon, with a string of successful ventures and a few notable failures. His flamboyant personality and lavish lifestyle made him a regular feature in the tabloids and gossip columns, but it was his foray into the world of reality television that truly catapulted him to superstardom. In 2004, Trump became the host of The Apprentice, a show that quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Enter The Apprentice, a show where aspiring entrepreneurs competed for the chance to work for, you guessed it, Donald Trump. The show not only tested the participants' business acumen but also their ability to handle pressure and criticism. With his booming voice, his signature hairstyle, and his catchphrase, "You're fired," Trump became a fixture in living rooms across America. His commanding presence and no-nonsense leadership style made him an instant icon. He wasn't just a businessman anymore, he was a bona fide celebrity, a larger-than-life figure who captivated audiences with his blend of wealth, wit, and, let's face it, a healthy dose of ego. Trump leveraged this newfound fame to further expand his personal brand, launching products that ranged from neckties to steaks. But behind the scenes, a different kind of ambition was brewing. Trump began to realize that his television popularity could be a springboard to something bigger. Trump, never one to shy away from the spotlight, started to publicly flirt with the idea of a political career. He made appearances on talk shows and gave interviews where he discussed his views on politics and the economy. He toyed with the idea of running for president in 2000 and again in 2012, testing the waters and gauging public interest. During these years, he positioned himself as an outsider, someone who could bring a fresh and unconventional perspective to American politics. Little did we know that this reality TV star, this businessman with no prior political experience, was about to shake up the American political landscape in a way that no one could have predicted. In 2015, he officially announced his candidacy for president, promising to make America great again. The rest, as they say, is history.